Rolling into Mempho, do it in their way. Tell everybody it happy Saturday. There's a rockin' and a rollin', a little funky too. Listen every Saturday, 'cause you got nothing else to do. Woo! Mercy Daddy! Rolling into Mempho, here are your hosts, BT and RYNOJB, Daddy! Woo! We're live from STS Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's right, buddy. I am BT, Brian Trammell, and I'm rolling into Mempho with my co-host, RYNOJB. How the heck are you this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're listening to this, guys?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing here today?
Man, I'm high energy today. Can you see? I'm just ready. I'm ready to talk about Memphis wrestling. This is the third week in a row, and I've still had that. Oh my God, we got Memphis wrestling. I know it sounds silly. I'm 54 years old, but I feel like I'm 12 again. And I've discovered Memphis wrestling. I mean, that's just the way I feel, and I hope that feeling don't go away, kind of thing.
I don't think it will. Not anytime soon. Not at all.
Yeah. So let's get started. So if this is the first time you've been with us, we do hits, misses, MVP, what you look forward to next week, thumbs up and thumbs down. A big thank you to P3 Radio for the theme song, and a big thank you to everyone listening, because of Thursday of last week, Rhino, our biggest day for listens ever for this podcast. And going into 5 years, the biggest day ever. We released a lot of stuff that people seem to really like to listen to. Got a lot of people because of this podcast, new people. So we're going to get going, make it quick today with your hits. What was the hits today?
For me, my hit. You have multiple hits and misses.
I always have multiple hits and misses. Yes, I do.
You made me realize I'm a one and done kind of guy. But my hit this week, the tag team division as a whole. I think the tag team scene on this episode just looks incredible. When you look at the diversity and the group of guys that are working in the tag team scene, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You talked about that feeling of feeling like a kid. When I watched the tag team scenes, I kind of watched them with the eyes that I would watch wrestling almost like a child, especially this week where you had the Crowleys come out there, very animated, very charismatic. You also had the young goats who are, man, God, they are what they claim to be, young goats. I'm loving both of those guys there. And then you also had the Skimmerhorns versus the Posse, which I thought that match was a great matchup of the tag team scene. Showed great character presentation. And I thought now Dustin Starr said, I believe it was Dustin Starr in the YouTube channel, said nobody likes the Skimmerhorns. I like the Skimmerhorns. I like them. I think they're all right.
RYNOJB likes the Skimmerhorns. All right, man. I'm going to throw out, like you always like, I'm going to do some hits. So I love the interviews. We got interviews with Terrence Ward, T-Bone doing the interviews with us. We got a build-up video showing us all the highlights of the matches for the Cup. So if you just joined the show today, you got to see how it led up to the main event. Love that. Precious is such a fun character. He's going to be fun. The whole deal after he lost was hilarious. Derek King intros Queen Caitlin. And you know what? The Posse, one of my favorite tag teams, debuted. And I'm going to say this, the main event, and a big shout out to both of those guys, was exactly what it should have been. You got two big guys, slow main event, but the psychology was absolutely perfect with Bret Michaels getting come back a couple of times. Boom. The match is over with this finishing move. The big Russian don't even get up from that. So can anyone get up from the finishing move of Bret Michaels? We don't know. That is all my hits for the show. All right. Tell me, JB, what's the misses?
I'm going to be completely honest. This week, I don't have any. I thought that this episode was solid. Now, I do look at it with the eyes and perception of, okay, we're budding here. We're growing and budding. I thought today's episode was damn near perfect. We got a little bit of everything in that first matchup. We saw, I call him Triple R, Remarkable Ryan Rembrandt, go up against Walker Hayes. And in that matchup, again, one of the things that I love seeing is a diversity of matchups. And in that one, we saw a great clash between a wrestler that was hard hitting despite his size. Remarkable Ryan Rembrandt is not as big as Walker Hayes, but Walker Hayes much more agile than I thought he'd be. I thought that was a great matchup, and all the matches I felt like just came with its own boom. I thought this week was really a hit.
All right, you said no misses.
No misses
I'm
for
gonna
me.
go right for your first match. I don't even think the match should have been on the show. Too many matches for me. 4 matches is too many matches. They need to do something with getting these guys over a little bit more. Rembrandt's got a lot. He's a small guy, but I want to see him in the ring with small guys. This is 2 matches we've seen him in with big guys. What the hell is a skimmerhorn? Tell me, JB, what's a skimmerhorn?
It's a tag team.
No. What is a skimmerhorn?
I know it as a tag team. It might mean something else in other languages. I'm not sure, but I'm a fan. I know that.
Man,
I like how they work.
I keep looking. I looked at the poster and I thought it didn't have an A in it, but they were saying skimmerhorn. I was like, I looked it up, and the stuff I looked up on Google just didn't go with that. I loved the Posse, loved them in the prime that they were. But here's what I wanted out of the Posse in the tag team match that I didn't get was just pure comedy. That's all they did in those videos. It would have been fun to do just comedy bits against the skimmerhorns. And the big miss that I thought was that Caitlyn was out there doing an interview and she got cut off real quick. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but it was cut off, and it was like she had so much more to say. What's going to go on with her? And on hot tags, guys, beat them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When the guy makes a hot tag, go toward them. Both guys. Come on, guys. Make the hot tag mean something. All right. MVP. Who's your MVP?
Man, my MVP. It's a tough one. I think my MVP, I have to just give it to the tag team division. I mean, I was just really shocked about the tag team scene as a whole. Not just any one team, but I'm curious of how, what are the next teams going to be? So my MVP, I know it's kind of unfair. I know it's not right, but I'm giving it to the tag team scene.
I am, and me and you, this is our 3rd episode. We spend a little time offline talking every once in a while, but you don't know this about me, but I'm a huge tag team fan. I have always been. Tag team is everything. When I managed as a wrestling manager, I managed tag teams. So that's what I did. I had names for them, the whole 9 yards. I love tag teams. When I do videos, video games, I've always did tag teams and come up with weird names for them and everything. So I understand. MVP, I'll go. I'm so happy that Memphis has a huge history, long history of tag teams, and I'm glad that Dustin and them are doing this. My MVP is going to have to be, it's going to have to be number 1. I'm going to give it to 2. I'm going to give it to a tag team, and I'm going to give it to a singles wrestler. Burt Michaels wins the cup.
Yeah.
And he is, when you looked at the tournament, what guy do you think should have won the cup? He is the guy that should have won. It's one of those things where you're looking at things from a booking point of view, and you look at it and you go, well, they should have pushed this guy. They should have pushed that guy. Why didn't they push this guy? Well, we don't have to say that here. This is a guy that should be kind of the face of Memphis wrestling, and his interview was funny to me because he's us. He's Memphis. So he has the Memphis accent. And my favorite tag team is Zay Washington and Aaron Roberts. These 2 guys
are goats.
So good.
So good.
Oh, I like Aaron a lot, and I've been around his dad a lot. I found out Red is Red Roberts. I mean, kayfabe, Big Red. I shouldn't even said anything, but his dad was a really good worker. He is really good with the style now. Zay is a touch better than everybody right now to me in the ring. I hope I don't put a target on him, but just so good, so good with the moves, so knows where the psychology should be. So he's going to be a great wrestler. Look out for this kid. He's not just here. He's going to go bigger places. I really do think so.
My girlfriend would agree with you. That's her favorite. Her favorite wrestler right now is Zay Washington.
Oh, so good, so good.
Yeah.
So you talk about your girlfriend. My wife said something really funny. The wife, I'm sorry, not my wife. The wife said something funny last week during one of the commercials. She said, they should get Dave Brown to do announcing. And
whoa.
I was like, you know what? He used to do it now. She said, he's so good. I'm like, yeah, that's why he was with Memphis Wrestling for so many years. She didn't even know that, which was funny. But what do you look forward to for next week, man?
Next week, King Cobra presented that Cobra Cup. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm loving everything. I'm learning about King Cobra's a little before my time. So I'm learning here. And I think there's probably a few viewers learning as I am. I'm very, very very much so looking forward to seeing King Cobra present that. And also, what other tag team match are we going to get? I got my eyes on that one.
I'm like you. I'm really looking forward to seeing. That is a guy that Memphis and May, we do all Memphis shows. There's a guy that we need to get on the show and sit down and talk to him about wrestling and how he won. He's got a really great story, too, a personal story that everybody will love. The listeners will. I'm looking forward to what are they going to do with Brett Michaels. I mean, King Cobra's going to give him the cup. Is someone going to attack him and all that? Are we going to we're just going to let him have his moment? Also, the whole deal with the tag team division, where they going, the Crowley story, they set up something that I was saying that they couldn't have either team lose today because Zay and Aaron are so good, and the Crowleys this is their first match. Let's don't let them lose. But they also set up something that Humongous is going to interfere in every match, and the Crowleys are so crazy, they could care less about winning or losing. So I like that. I kind of like that, especially if they're going to be heels. And we're going to get to see more of DK. Derek will be making his debut. It's been many years on wrestling, on Memphis Wrestling television. And on the 4th show, we'll see the debut of the King.
Hopefully we see that super kick.
Yes, very much so. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Oh, just a quick thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
It was faster paced in all the matches except the match that should have been slower, and that was with the two guys. I thought it was put together very well. As always, there's going to be some learning stuff there. I'm going to go with thumbs up. I said this last week. The pace and everything, if this is what we're watching maybe 12 to 15 weeks through with the same quality, we're going to start talking about thumbs down or the misses will be more. But right now, this is a great start. This is the first tapings. This was the first 3 tapings they taped last Sunday. We'll get new shows. There's all kinds of stuff being introduced that I don't even know about. Like I don't like spoilers. But I'm excited. I'm excited about next week. Big thumbs up again to you guys. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. We're enjoying Memphis Wrestling. By the way, Memphis Wrestling's back, JB.
It's back. Better than ever, dare I say.
All right, man. Put your stuff over. Tell us where to go for your stuff.
Twitch.tv/RYNOJB and, of course, RYNOJB.com.
All right. And everyone, remember, you can, we do 2, 3, sometimes 4 episodes a week. All the episodes are on stspod.club. You can go there. And we do everything live except the record store. And Lance doesn't do a live show with that. Guys, same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.
I love mine too.
Man, that was a quick show.